The Pacific Ocean is the Earth's largest oceanic division. In the middle of the vast open waters lies the world's smallest republic country, Nauru. Only 21 square kilometers, the country is a single island situated in Micronesia and nearest to Ocean Island with a population of just over 9,300. Hello and welcome to Nauru. In just moments, we'll be taking you on a journey around our island to meet the people, know our culture, and even understand the lifestyle. There's more to show, so relax and come with me. The Pacific countries are known to the world for their rich diversity and lively cultures. Nauru is proud to be one of them. Our national flag represents who we are. Blue is the Pacific Ocean. Our country is located 60 kilometers south of the equator. The golden yellow line illustrates that. The white 12-pointed star symbolizes our indigenous tribes: Yamut, Yamadamut, Yamadara, Ranibak, Yano, Emangam, Emea, Iwaru, Iruti, Iwi, Deboy, and Irwa. Nauruan and English are the official languages. Irwa is an ancient dialect used by many Nauruans in past times for chanting and telling stories to the young ones. The native frigate bird is significant to the locals. The frigate bird is illustrated in many Nauruan logos, including the Nauru coat of arms, and it is showed off in special occasions. The creatures are tamed and cared for by the men. Looking after them is hard work because every day the men have to catch fish for the birds to be fed. The women danced and impersonate the frigate bird. Nauru in our native language is called Nauru. Nauru was formerly known as Pleasant Island after British Sea Captain John Fern visited the country in 1798 and saw its great beauty. Our island is divided into 14 districts. Yaren is our capital. Boy is the smallest district. Iwo district is where phosphate is exported. Tenigomodu is where hundreds of previous and current contracted expatriates reside. Christian missionaries first landed in the district of Nibek, and Nauru lives to be a Christian nation. Waboi district is where the former administration building was located. It was once used as a meeting place for our past leaders. Then there's Beitsi district, followed by Ewa, where the Catholic Mother Church is situated. Nauru is almost surrounded by sandy beaches. You can find this in the districts of Anetan, Iju, and Anabar. Anabere district is the best spot for Sunday picnics. The Nauruan government owns the largest hotel on the island, and this is located in Meneng district. And lastly is the cool and calm district of Borda. The islanders are Micronesians, but their race is a mix of mainly Micronesia and Polynesia. The Nauruans are friendly people and family life is of great importance to them. The locals love their food, especially fish. They get the best tuna or sashimi on island. Rice is essential and ample to the Nauruan diet, including roasted pork is an ideal. It's expensive and mainly seen on special occasions. And though it may look unusual, the black nori bird is also a specialty dish to the locals. Nauru celebrates 3 national events which are of great importance. Nauru became an independent country in 1968. This was succeeded by our founding father and the last head chief of Nauru, the late Hama de Robert. On May 17, 1968, the nation's constitution was established. To mark this milestone, 8 constituencies come together to compete in a sports carnival. The islanders love international sports such as Australian Football League, powerlifting, and boxing. But they also have traditional sports like Kurdaga, Bibo, and Tibet. Angam is a special day in Nauru. It is celebrated every year on 26th of October to commemorate the birth of the 1500 Nauruan who completed and saved the population from a dramatic drop due to an influenza epidemic in 1920. Angam means the day of fulfillment, and it is celebrated with dancing and great feasts. Our country's economy income has wholly and almost been dependent on phosphate. Phosphate mining began in the early 1900s. After Germany, Australia, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom, Nauru gained full control of the industry in 1970. International buyers' demand for Nauru phosphate is strong, and continuing trends in the phosphate market globally are translating into higher and more stable world prices for phosphate ore. Nauru was once well known for its wealth. It was one of the richest countries in the world. But in the late 90s, the island's financial system started to fall apart. In 2000, the people faced hardship. Employments were cut, salaries unpaid, and little food could only be provided on the table. A new reformist government was elected in 2002 and revolved the country's economy. Today, the tiny nation is more stable but still remains vulnerable and fragile to many challenges ahead. Being an isolated nation, provisions are mainly imported to the country by air and seaports. The Ron Hospital is also government-owned. Expatriates are employed under government contracts to work with local practitioners and provide health services. Moving Nauru's health system forward is supported and assisted from developed countries like Australia and Taiwan. The Nauru Public Health Centre interacts with the public community, providing services to mothers, newborns, diabetes, dialysis, physical fitness, and more. We also have our traditional and locally made medicine to treat diseases and sicknesses. Education is the key to success. That's why Nauruans are educating their children from play center to secondary level, grooming them to become better and stronger leaders in the future. The students also have access to tertiary and TVET programs. Daily intake programs and health screening are provided by government. International aid from New Zealand, Australia and Taiwan is significant to Nauru's education. The Nauru government offers an annual scholarship to local students to study in Fiji. International scholarships are also provided, allowing local students to study abroad. Nauru Parliament is elected every 3 years. Nauru is a Christian country. Our government believes in it. As their motto is written on the coat of arms, God's will first. The country has just come out from the general election held in June to vote for the 21st Parliament. Nauru changed its laws to have 19 members in Parliament after adding a 3rd seat to the constituency of Meneng. President Baron Wanga is the head of state and government. The Nauruan people are friendly and outgoing. We work to provide for our families. We get involved in community activities and social events. But more importantly, we strive to make our small island republic a better and safe place to live for our future generations to come. I hope you enjoyed this short and refreshing journey to my island, the Republic of Nauru.